Hey, welcome to another classic album review. I just want to say this. I normally don't like. I'm a music fan, a huge music fan, but like when it comes to albums, I really don't care too much for live albums. That's just me. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. I've never been a fan of live albums ever. I I I, read, I prefer studio over live albums. I've never been a fan of live albums, but on this video, I'm gonna talk about a live album that I just recently came across. I've known about this for years on end, but like I finally got the CD in my hands, and I listened to it a few times, and I loved it. I saw what I'm talking about is MTV's Unplugged in New York. I think it was like the first of like back in the mid '90s. MTV used to have these showcases where he was talking about where they let artists come on and play their songs unplugged without the help of an electric guitar or digital anything. It was just pure. It was just pure raw grassrootish type of vibe. Let's see, Alice in Chains done one. Stone Temple Pilots has done one. Mariah Carey has done one. Korn has done one, which has surprised the hell out of me. Korn did it. Yeah, if I find now that I think about it, if Korn does if I find the Korn's unplugged, I'm buying that bad boy too. But I digress. But like this album came out November 1st, 1991, several months after Kurt Cobain unfortunately committed suicide. It was recorded. It was recorded right around the same time the previous year in 1993. It's basically 14 tracks full of unreleased songs, unheard songs, and songs that were just like in between some of the albums and some of the songs that are well known. And like of course about a girl that's from his first album. I don't know if it's on the Bleach album. I don't have the Bleach album, but I will buy it. But like he said, that's from the first album about a girl, and then like songs like of course "Come as You Are," which is from their their hugely popular and one of the most legendary albums of all time. Nevermind, "Come as You Are," but it's the acoustic version, which sounds bad as hell. And then after that, it was a song they did called "Jesus Doesn't Want Me for a Sunbeam," which was a Christian song, but they just switched up the lyrics. I forget the name of the Christian band that originally performed and composed that song, but like that's what that is. And then they did hold up, they did like a cover of a David Bowie song called "The Man Who Sold the World," which was sounded badass. It sounded badass as hell. And then after that track, it was another track, "Penny Royalty," which is on their In Utero album. I like this version, and I like the version on In Utero. That but like the rawness and the that grassroots feel that they gave to this version of Penny Royalty made me like this song even more. And of course, the song "Dumb" after it, which is also on that Utero album, it stands up on its own. And then it has the song "Polly." Well, Polly, which was already an unplugged song, but they just since it was an unplugged show, they're like, why the hell not? From the Nirvana album, another song from the Nirvana album. That song and "On a Plane," it's 1, 2, 3, 4 songs on here that is from the Nirvana album. "Come as You Are," "Polly," "On a Plane," and "Something in the Way." "Something in the Way," which has that cello. Of course, which has that down tuned guitar and a cello vibe playing in the background. Man, I really like this song. I don't listen, but I like. Hold on, let me correct. I sang correct. Yeah, I like this version more than the one on the Nirvana album, Nevermind album. And then like songs like Plateau, which is another great song. I forget if that was a cover. Now hold on, I think that's that was like an unreleased as well as on "Oh Me," and then like songs like "Lake of Fire," which is another unreleased album song, what they did that where like he's singing about the afterlife, but in an eternal pits of hell from his vibe. He said like, where the bad folks go when they die, that don't go to heaven where the angels fly. Go to the lake of fire and fly. See him again on the 4th of July. When he was singing that song, and you can hear the strain in his vocals. You go, damn man, he sure is strength when he's singing that song. But that was a pretty damn good song, man. Like Lake of Fire, and then All Apologies, which is another song from their Utero album. It's the final track on the Utero album, and then like it's unreleased unreleased track. Where Did You Sleep Last Night, which was a good way to end this track. But like what I noticed, like I seen the unplugged version on MTV. What I noticed is like they cut out a certain few parts, like when he was talking in between songs. Like when he performed the final song, he said, yo, fuck you all, this is the last song of the night. That's not on the CD, but that is on the MTV special. But like this is a pretty good live album, which I normally don't even like live albums. This is a damn good live album. From a scale to 1 to 10, I give it a 9.5. From a scale to 1 to 20, I give it a 19.5. The whole damn album is hidden. I really like this album by Nirvana. I've always been a Nirvana fan, but like now as I've gotten older, I'm digging for some of that unreleased stuff, and rehearsals and outtakes of certain tracks. That's what really gets me going. That's all I gotta say about this.